Hello, Susan Vincentz here, and we are going to dig a little deeper into FlipGrid today. So once you've created that account and gotten logged on by your Google account or what have you, you're going to get to a screen that looks like what you see here, and you're going to create a grid. So you want to be under the My Grid section. And think about creating a grid like you would a class or a topic. If you're a Google Classroom user or any other learning management tool user, you are probably used to creating a classroom there. So your grid is like your classroom. So you may have a separate grid for a first period, second period, third period class, or you may have separate grids for different subject areas if you're an elementary teacher, or you just may have one grid to put everything in. So your grid holds the topics or the actual FlipGrid video assignments that you assign, which we'll talk about topics in another video. So in this video, the first thing you want to do when you get into FlipGrid for the very first time is go ahead and create a grid. As you can see, I have 3 created already. So I'm going to click my blue button right here that says New Grid. And you're going to want to create a community type. So you can do however you want to. You can create a list of students so they can access it there, or you can have them access it using the Google School email ID, for example. So I'm going to click the school email domain. You're going to name your grid. So right now I'm just going to name this one Vincentz Example. You might name yours Social Studies, reading group, book clubs, what have you. And here you can customize the URL. This is one of the URLs, one way that students are able to get to your FlipGrid site. There are other ways which we'll cover later. And then you can pick a image to go with it. So we'll pick the nice, beautiful, sunshiny mountain region there. And we're going to hit next. And then here, it wants to know what your school domain is. So whatever your students use at the end of their email address, that's what you're going to put in here. If you picked one of the other choices at the beginning, you won't have to fill this part out. So mine happened to use castudents.us. And then once I get that typed in there, I'm going to click Launch My Grid. And then you can customize it. You can edit it from here. You can even view it as a student if you so choose. Now, it asks if you want to share it. You have the ability to do this at a later time. So really and truly, once you get that information filled out, you can click the All Set button. And now you're good to go. You can start making assignments. So we'll cover assignments and topics in another video. So that's how you create a grid. So to see all of your grids, you're going to click up here at the top and click My Grids. And you'll see all of the different grids that you have created. And then I can click on this. I can share it at any time. I have the ability to drop it down and make this inactive. So if I don't want anybody to get to it, and then I have the ability to add, view it, co-pilots. If I want to add another teacher to also be a co-teacher on my grid or my class on FlipGrid, I can also do that. And I can delete it from here. Okay, so if I can help you further, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.